Our ego is a huge spiritual trap that it's all too easy to fall into, and it can derail our relationships and our positive state. I was reminded of this yesterday with a little story I'll tell you guys. We were all at the mosque, we were doing our Isha prayer and then our Taraweeh prayers, and afterwards there was an imam doing an appeal for a local madrasa that he was trying to gather donations for. And so after his appeal I went up and gave a small donation. And as I went back to sit down, the brother beside me, he leaned over to me and said, "When you give a gift, give it with your right hand always," as I'd given the donation with my left hand unknowingly. And my first response in that scenario was to say, at least I gave something. Who are you? Sit down, don't tell me what to do. That's what I was thinking in my head. I had that initial defensive, angry reaction inside my mind, and that was my ego trying to prop me up, trying to defend myself, because by admitting that I'd done something wrong, my ego would feel bruised. And so I had to stop myself from saying that. That was my ego feeling bruised and wanting to show him who was boss, and that was the wrong reaction. Thankfully, I was able to overcome that temptation, and I just managed to smile and nod and thank him. That got me thinking though, that's just one example of how your ego can trip you up and get you into trouble. It's your ego that won't let you accept someone else's advice, even when it's coming from a good place, even when they're right. It's your ego that always wants you to win the argument with your spouse or your parent. It's your ego that gets you jealous when your boss gives your colleague some attention and you feel left out. You need to watch out for your ego, or it'll drag you down the path of the devil if you're not careful. Always take a deep breath, always think carefully before you respond. That's all I wanted to say today anyway. Thanks for listening. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.